Evening guys, right, went up to Dan Reed Chilli Valleys earlier on, pick up one of his little sample bottles, this little bad boy here. It's a bit of a creation of one of his latest sauces, which is a barbecue Korean sauce. Now this is a similar sauce but a little bit hotter. Obviously because it's a bit of a tester, it's in a small bottle and not a label on it yet, so Dan printed me one out. Graphics are awesome as usual. Not quite sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's called Gonjiam. But we're going to give it a little taste in a minute. It's probably going to be the hottest thing I've ever done so far. It's 6.4 million extract in it. It's got to be hot because he's put a disclaimer on it. Yeah, it reads along the lines of due to the extreme hot nature of this product, I agree that it shall only be used as a food additive. This product can cause serious injury if directly consumed. Yep, and here's me, I'm just going to put it on a spoon and have a little taste. But in all seriousness, when it's as hot as that, he's got to put a disclaimer on so no one goes back to him. The ingredients is molasses, white distilled vinegar, soy sauce, salt, wheat flour, preservatives, onion, tomato, concentrate, Carolina Reaper, ginger, garlic, and 6.4 million extract. I actually tried the mild version of this earlier on, and wicked little drop of sauce. Highly recommend is when it comes on the market. If you like sort of a oriental type sort of Korean sauce, it's very mild. I had it with sausage, beans and waffles on my tea, and it won't last long. Really nice drop. Well, I might say well done, especially to Dan, but all the other producers who ranked in a League of Fire table earlier on, big well done to yourselves, and a credit to some of your sauces. I haven't got any tissue paper or anything. The only thing I brought out, because as you can see behind me, my back door, I brought out my bottle of beer, my vape, and for this one I'm going with a baby spoon. I'm not even going to attempt big spoon because I'm pretty sure this one's going to hurt. Oh, you open it, you can smell some of the reapers coming through. You can just smell the sweetness in it. This is a bit thicker than the mild one. The mild one's quite a looser sauce, but as you can see, it's quite a thick consistency. Looking in a bottle, I can see a few seeds floating around, but all in all, it seems a nice, thick, sticky consistency for like a barbecue style sauce. Just get a lid back on. Oh, and here comes the rain and all. Again, very similar taste to the milder one. Straight away, so the roof and the back of my mouth, you can feel the heat. can feel it coming down here now. Feel it sort of starting to build now in the back of my mouth. Yeah. That is, it's warm. I give him that. You see what's left on the spoon is little, it's not sort of a very fine sauce. It is slight bitty. That is, it's just building and building. Yeah. Well, I haven't got, my nose is not running as yet. I just feel it burning round the back and sort of the top of my mouth. Not so much under the tongue, but it's, yeah, right deep in the back of my throat as well. Yeah, this is probably one of the hottest. We're still building. I was going to do this while I popped into Dan's, or try and do it while he was doing the festival this morning. Obviously social distancing, and Dan had the other Dan there as well. It wasn't possible. Shit. Oh, isn't that? It's all around you. I was going to do it when I popped into Dan's earlier on, but hadn't eaten. And after my last escapade, with a bottle of brimstone from Mark Elliott, I got a bit slap happy and chugged out the bottle on an empty stomach, which was tears before bedtime, and I ended up hugging the porcelain for that one. Oh. Even though this is bloody hot, the flavour and the taste lingers in your mouth. You get the soy, and you know, as I said to Dan earlier on about the milder one, it almost reminds me of a Chinese black bean sauce, which I actually like. But this one, the flavours balance out really well. And with the soy sauce now, I was thinking maybe it'd be a little bit salty. You don't have any of the salt. The flavours punch through. You can definitely taste sort of reaper in it, and the garlic I find comes through quite nicely. This is still quite hot, and I can feel it right down into my stomach now. Not calling for milk, but you know you've eaten it. You know you've eaten it 100%. My nose is just starting to run now. I'm finding the back of the throat here now is wearing off. It was not a long heat build, and I was expecting it to go on for quite a little bit more, but while I'm sat here now, I can feel it down in my belly. At the moment, would I try a full spoon? Probably well, saying I probably would actually, but yeah, for one of the hottest sauces I've tasted, and I've tasted a few extracts, and I find them sort of metallic-y and get you in the side of the mouth. With that mixed into the sauce, it didn't. The heat of the extract comes through, but You don't get sort of that classic sort of metallic-y extract taste with it, so balances out really well. Yeah, not for the faint-hearted. Really done well with that one. Keep it up, Dan, and see you all again soon.